Welcome back to our Houston Texans franchise here on Madden 24, and today we're going to be taking on the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Just got done beating the Jaguars in a peculiar one. We made some mistakes. We actually played a little bit of defense, and we're used to giving up a lot of points and then getting a lot of points through the offense, but pick six and a lot of short fields and whatnot really led to that scoring for us. But obviously, you can see this division is in a really rough spot as the Colts potentially facing 0-3. The Jaguars are 0-3. Titans could be 1-2. Maybe they're 2-1. I don't know. Maybe they will tie us. I'm not sure. But based on the roster talent, the Titans should be the worst roster in this league yet, or in this conference, this division anyways, not the league. Yet they're at least winning games. They got a win. But let's go against those Buffalo Bills, see if we have a breakout. We just had one, Henry Toto. I don't know what his long-term situation on the team's going to be, but still a dev up nonetheless. No player of the week, sadly. Thought maybe Stingley had a chance with the pick six that he had. But the Buffalo Bills, off to a little bit of a rough start at 1-2. We are 2-1, obviously. And you see those 0-3 games. I mean, the Colts are 0-3. You can see Josh Allen's numbers aren't super great either. 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Some of the traditionally good players in this league not really playing well. Pope, that is weird, right? 3 touchdowns, didn't throw any picks, pretty accurate, but really, 10 completions, 3 touchdowns, and under 200 yards is good enough for player of the week. Man, the NFC sucks. Jacobs with a really good game. Logan Wilson and Fred Warner, some pretty good games there with 2 interceptions, which is not easy to do as a linebacker, obviously. And we're going to take a look at our team real quick as we go up against this team of the Buffalo Bills, who are, 1-2. You can see some iffy performances on the season so far, specifically Josh Allen, but it is not a team we are going to take too lightly. Henry did get 2 upgrades for the dev up, obviously, at 5,000 XP, which apparently is enough for him to go up twice. I'm not even sure how that's possible, but fair enough. He's 24 years old, but he's still got potential. I mean, he's the middle linebacker for now, but Kenneth comes back, he's starting, and I just don't think he can take Scott's job. Even after the dev up, he's still just nowhere near as good as Scott. But let's take a look at the Bills, see if they've improved their roster at all. Maybe they've got some injuries. I'm not sure, but obviously Kenneth Murray, speaking of, is a guy that has one more game left until he's back, all because we sold. If we didn't sell, the game would have been over. He wouldn't have got injured, but I had to sell. Chark is on the Buffalo Bills now, but has a dislocated ankle, so will not be playing. A lot of speed off the field from them with him being out. Let's go and see if they improved their O-line at all, because that was kind of their main issue. Okay, backup quarterbacks. Obviously, Josh Allen looks insane with those ratings. Running back is still going to be Damian Harris and James Cook. No, better name there. Receivers, Stephon Diggs is obviously wide receiver 1. Gabe Davis is looking really good. Renfro at the number 3 spot's pretty good. They have a 6'4" rookie wide receiver. I guess he's really slow, but a young Linton. Brazil is a young receiver. They got some receivers here. Dalton Kincaid's a starting tight end with no Dawson Knox to be seen. Travis Jansen, a rookie tight end. They love their 2 tight ends, so obviously they're going to go with an athletic-ish type tight end. Deion Dawkins is still going to be the left tackle. Connor McGovern at left guard. Center needs massive work. Osiris Torrance at right guard. That finesse blocking, specifically pass blocking, is iffy. So if Hudson's over there quite a bit, that could be a huge game for him. And then obviously Spencer Brown still needs to be replaced as his finesse defense is terrible. This could be an NFL record-breaking game depending on how quick Josh Allen gets the ball out with Will Anderson down there. Greg Rousseau, really good overall. 90 overall now. Nate Fitzsimmons, 84 power move with, okay speed. He looks pretty good. DT at Oliver is all right, but DT2 is not. Left out some speed. Middle linebacker, good change of direction, I guess. Matt Milano's regressing. They need new linebackers desperately. Tre'Davious White's an amazing corner. Teron Johnson's pretty good. And then Elam, good zone coverage. Elite speed, but that man coverage is lacking. And then David Boss is the guy they should be starting. Isn't that the guy we were actually looking at to draft ourselves? I don't even know. But Hyde, a little bit slower, but good enough in the coverage still. And then they do not have Poyer anymore. This is a really, really slow, deep secondary with those safeties. So could have the deep ball in this one. But as far as the QB check-in goes, what do we want to say for this? Because it's ups and downs. I mean, I think, yeah, he is pretty good. I think strive for balance, right? Like, we do run the ball quite a bit, right? 125 yards. I mean, if we don't get that, I would be shocked. But let's strategize inside zone because we have that scenario. And, of course, they don't seem to run the ball well, so probably medium or deep for defending their offense. And, yeah, we will try to run the ball here. I mean, what is with these really decent teams with the high upside just not performing well early on in the season? I don't know what's going on. Just like I don't know what's going on if you haven't subscribed to the channel by now. We do a ton of franchise stuff, and that includes, of course, this Texans franchise. We also have a Bears online franchise, which has been a little, there's been little breaks in between for that series, but the series is still going, so don't worry about that if you're, interested in that series, which I really love it, obviously. I've been playing in that online franchise for some time. I think it's fun to do, an offline and an online one. I think it gives you different perspectives, different challenges, and different play styles, really. But yeah, that's that. That's my pitch to you. And then if you enjoy the video, leave a like. Obviously, you can always take that like away. It is free for now. I don't know. YouTube's getting crazy, dude. Forcing people to watch more ads, and YouTube Red, I think, is going up in price all the time. I mean, things are just getting crazy out in this world. Everything's going up in price. I think we should all just start a revolution. This channel is absolutely going to get freaking blacklisted now. They're on to us. The non-rich are they're gonna strike together and take us down. It's like, I hope we freaking do. Enough with the greed. All right, got a couple of upgrades. Javon Washington. 2 to juke move, that's not bad, because his juke move's definitely bad. It'd be nice to get into like 90 change of direction, 90 juke move. I don't know if that's going to happen as a backup, but I would like to re-sign him, so I think he might be a longer-term guy for us. Henry looking like freaking Superman with that stance, with a nice upgrade there. Gets a 2 to change direction, or 2 to zone anyways. 3, okay, that is the worst field general upgrade I've ever seen. Oh my lord, that was terrible. Adrian Lane, obviously the power is kind of what we need the most from an interior guy, and he gets +5, a bunch of different ratings. Not great ratings though, but we'll live with it. Terrible run blocker though, I gotta say. Thankfully he is a center, and it's not really the center that does that much for us on the run blocks, so that's lucky. Throw on the run is an 84. How do you get throw on the run more? Is that scrambler? Run... Throw under pressure. I mean, I would assume run means throw under run. There's no run stat, right? Hey, 2 to throw on the run. Just like what I wanted. 2 to break sack as well. Man, is he a monster, though. Highmark Stadium. Pretty conceited of them to just assume they get good reviews. But, of course, we looked at Josh Allen's numbers just on the preview, and technically even worse than Lawrence's. I don't know what's going on, but there's a very few select quarterbacks that are really putting up decent numbers to start the season, and it's not been some of these really elite names. Josh Allen, surprised we didn't get a elite quarterback scenario, unless it's because we just played against one, and then obviously we got that against Lawrence, and we did okay. I mean, we did all right, right? We forced 3 interceptions. He's off to a really bad start, but pretty much all these quarterbacks seemingly are, at least the ones we're going against, and this also might be our first non-primetime game. I don't know how that's going to affect us because we did play, even though we lost 1 game, very well in the first 3 games. Josh Allen and company at home, though, might have something to say about our little win streak. And despite the fact that I've changed from receive the ball first, kick the ball first, I think we might just never go to like a casino because our gambling, it's just never going to work. We never win the toss, and it's not going to go well. All right. Whatever we think when we're coming out there, just automatically switch, and that's the choice we choose from now on out. That's really all I could say. We already know Allen's numbers, and there's no point in showing us anymore. And I forgot about the scenario from last week. Will Anderson gets to start off in the zone because of a scenario and try to swat it. I thought that was picked. That was very close. Of course, probably won't take long for him to get out of the zone, but it definitely will be a nice start, especially against Spencer Brown. We just talked about is not the best player in the world, and he's not going to get off that again. They're going to go for it again, but this time catch it. I don't know if they've got some sort of like cheese look that they just know it's going to work on, but What the hell is going on? Back-to-back. This time it works, though. And try to get off the play quick. Huge hit by Griffin. That will be another damn near first down. Diggs last week, very good with 2 touchdowns, just under 100 yards. And I don't know if they give you 20 or 30 yards with the ability, but apparently it is 30, as we're going to run out soon. It's only, oh, I forgot, we only have run stoppers, so it doesn't even matter. As we're going to go underneath, trying to hit him, can't. Gabe Davis kind of cooking up a little bit early on. Wait, was that not enough yards? Okay, 2 more yards. Tackle him. Nice. I don't think they take away yards, though. Apparently that's just a gain of nothing. I mean, I guess he was kind of getting pushed back, but it was his own power to keep fighting. I feel like it shouldn't just be about if you went backwards and then you, like, on your own and then went forward. Can't get out there with Petrie. I miss hard with Sermon. But it should also be like, if you're still fighting and then you gain ground, like, that's on you. Like, why are you fighting, you know? Like, it just go backwards, fall down. If you fight, it should be on you. You lose the yards and slightly overthrown. But Griffin in pretty good coverage. Griffin's been playing against a lot of really good receivers lately. We've been winning games, so I'm not going to change up anything unless we absolutely need to. Because I really don't want Stingley on the inside on these zone coverage plays because he's matched up best on best. And that is a close miss by us with Scott, but it forces him out. And Griffin off the edge, the rookie, forcing it to a 3rd and 8 now. Kind of want to run the blitz. Yeah. Screw it, dude. We're running the blitz. Harris should be a free DB. Pick that off, Petrie. Dropping the ball. Like I said, we had 3 picks last game. One of them are D linemen. But we've been dropping picks. We have absolutely been dropping picks. Griffin on a block, that'd be kind of sick. But I think the edge is the best way to do it. Can't get it, though. They will get 3. It's not a crazy amount of points, but it is a scoring drive to start out the game. Been doing a bit of recording today. My voice is it's kind of dying on me. Of course, Donaldson on the return. Big old freaking tree trunk running. Literal tree trunk on the move. To the 21-yard line. Obviously, Stroud, we've thrown a couple interceptions, but we are slanging that thing. I think we have the most yards in the league and tied for the most touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. 9 touchdowns, about 1,000 yards already, but 5 interceptions. We're going to start this thing off with a run to the left, which Pierce doesn't really get a whole lot on, maybe a yard. Of course, looking at last week, 83 yards and a touchdown. Really didn't run the ball that much. Didn't actually get him involved that much in the past game either. You know, we're slowly, seemingly playing worse on the ground as the season kind of continues to go on here. I might just change this to this instead, as I really like the look to the left. And we get taken down by a pretty mid DT, no? All right, relax, Bobby. God dang it, Bobby. I don't know. All right, from the 22-yard line. Oh, I really thought, and he's not going to get that. I really thought that Tank Dell was on like an in cut. It was actually Nico. Almost got it there, but it's going to be a punt instead. And it's hard to be mad at Stroud, but you can't tell me Ford wouldn't be pissed. We missed that read underneath. I just didn't think, really, that ball went out? I didn't think that was going to happen either. I just didn't think they were going to leave it, and I was kind of already, like, counting that out. The underneaths are usually my first look, honestly, on those plays, just to get a feel for how they're covering it. And they were kind of all over it, and then they just left them wide. It would have been a massive first down, maybe even for, like, 30. And we just run right into a block. Josh Allen's going to take off. Can't get over there. Look at the speed. We do get a piece of him, but Clayton also does. 20 yards on the ground after a 3-0 start. What happened to him? Was he in a house fire? He looks smoky. Did somebody smoke him? Actual fire face. I don't know what that means. Trying to get to the tight end, and wow. I mean, we're all over that with Sermon, but he still just never stopped running. That backup tight end just kept going and going and going, and he was out in front, and it's going to be another first down. I really thought we were all over that. I even tried to swat it because I was like, I think we're a little out of range here. Doesn't matter, though. In behind, nope, it's going to be pressure and a sack. Josh Allen thinking he can outrun everyone. Maybe still a little gassed from that other run anyways, and Glover will get, I wouldn't say a coverage sack, but a team effort sack, I suppose. We're blitzing Petrie, but I don't know if I like this. Oh, that's a good play. Where the hell did Petrie go? Get up there. I want Sermon to get closer, though, and like make a play, because Clayton's been the most aggressive player this season. And he's got the picks to show for on top of it. Harris going against... I mean, they got a lot of tight ends out here. What a move. Even better move inside. Switched me the wrong guy twice, technically. I wanted to be a safety first, and then when it wasn't a safety first, I was like, okay, get me back to the corner. And then, I don't know, it's too late. That will be a first down. Do I really believe Scott can get over there? How does he? And it doesn't matter as Stingley gets burned by Gabe Davis, who's had a decent start this game. All right, this doesn't bode well for us because we've been kind of like having a decent start and then letting up a little bit in the second half. And so far, we're just doing really bad in the first half, and we might still let up in that second half, which is concerning deeply. Oh, Lord, not the Squigglesteins. And try to break off one-on-one. Gains 4 to start out our very first pass completion after almost a whole quarter. Sure, though. This is something. The outside. As Pierce gains maybe a yard, fighting hard. 3rd and 5. Bills' defense is not playing right now. I did not change the sliders at all either. Whatever we had week 1, I'm pretty sure I showed it week 1. That's what we're rocking right now. Last game, this game. Why is he running that so deep? Ford had a chance to round that edge. Ford almost showing us exactly why he's been, for the most part, our best receiver. Obviously, some inconsistencies. Hasn't really had a great start this year, but a lot of third down completions and huge plays. As we're going to throw this to Boyer. He's the safest bet. And Boyer on the run. That's a perfect throw and a really great catch. Easy first down. Starting to heat up a little bit in the pass game. And we're out of the damn squiggle zone, which is awesome. Could throw this back, and we're not going to. Oh, Boyer, please. We gained 3, but if Boyer's not there, we probably run it to the outside for like 20. Also, can't lie, that was pretty weird for him to grab Pierce's shoulder like that. And that's not really open. Pierce, great catch, though. Another 3 yards. I mean, it's been strugglesome out here, but still moving enough. Putting us in position, potentially, for this conversion. These are never smart to hike before, but we're going to. And in behind, Rudolph with a great catch, but an even better throw. I mean, it's not the biggest throw in the world when it comes to 30, 40 yards downfield in between coverage, but that's one of the best throws of the season already. That is unbelievable. I mean, you can't throw it any earlier, you can't throw it any later. Just right in there, and Rudolph just has enough room to make that catch. And they're up here. I think we're going to streak Collins and see if Rudolph can get open the play action. Maybe, but Rudolph is more open, could score, and tries to dive. Blasted at the 1, not going to get it. Of all the people to be injured, I thought it was going to be Rudolph. Missed it by an inch. And now Wynn is injured. We do have a lot of safeties, thankfully, or tackles. But man, that was a hit. Is this not a touchdown? Wait a hold on a minute. I don't know what that means. That's a touchdown, bro. I can't challenge it because I reviewed it. Oh, I'm a moron. To be fair, I thought he was way short of it, but that's a touchdown. I don't even think it's particularly close either. I mean, look how far. It's like almost a 1 yard in. Pitch is on. I mean, why overthink it, though? Let's just run it left. Let Pierce make a play. Easy. I mean, he doesn't even get to touch him. I don't know what Matt Milano's doing. Maybe he's lost a step. Touchdown. We're on the board. Finally. Strained tricep. I don't know what the hell that is going to mean down the line, but Bernie Bell going to get the start now. From the 25-yard line. No rush yards for us, really, but we do have a touchdown. 1-on-1. Clean tackle. I mean, technically, Gabe has the upper hand on Stingley, but some tough situations in here for Stingley, and he's held his own, I suppose. Just wait till what the defense looks like when we actually finally get Murray back. Oh, that's going to be picked. I don't know what that is. Try to pitch it and wouldn't let me. Clayton would have had a chance to the end zone. Just glad it wasn't a fumble. I don't know what he sees there, but Petrie caught him off guard. He thought it was just straight up man, and Petrie just jumped down there and made a play. Beautiful. I don't know what the defense is doing, but it looks like a touchdown to me. I'm not quite sure. but we will take the freebie. That is a number 5 minimum, maybe more for Nico Collins, and we have the lead. Does someone want to explain to me what the hell is going on around here? We're coming out with a crazy blitz. Sermon going against Dalton Kincaid. That's a tough one. And we blasted the QB. Josh Allen's a big dude, but he just got hammered. I would love to see this back. I don't think they're going to show it, though. We came in crazy late. How hard of a hit was it, though? Look at how late. Oh, it was nothing. He didn't even feel it. Bro just went like wet napkin at him. Yeah, it looks crazy because it comes in flying, but it does no damage at all. That's wild. Can't get off the block. Uh-oh. Yeah, I wanted to dive at his ankles. I didn't want to try to go for the swat. I guess we were just out of position. Just tackle him, and I guess. I mean, I was trying to with the dive. Gabe Davis got that win. He's winning that matchup right now. I mean, he just burns him, which I'm not sure how. We're giving cushion, and all of our outside corners are just getting torched. I mean, we're in position here, yet they give me no... I don't know what that is. That's what I wanted. I did not want the SWAT. I wanted to dive at his ankles and do nothing. That was my game plan all along, and I am glad that they let me execute my game plan. Nice throw, Stroud. He's not open. I don't trust this team. This team is all over the place. Oh, my Lord. Kenyon. Maybe... Oh, and there goes a fall. I told you I don't trust this team. Even Pierce is selling now. Huge hit, forcing the fumble, and it's going to go right back to the Buffalo Bills. Insane block from Kenyon Green. Maybe his best block I've ever seen on this team from him. And get up there. Clayton, once again, like I said, the most aggressive player on this team, and he just comes in from everywhere. I don't know how he covers his guy and is also almost always the first guy to get to a ball carrier no matter what. And we try to go crazy. Henry with a really good tackle. Forced fumble. Recovered by the defense. Sermon. Forced one a week ago. Recovers this one. And assuming that stands, the ball is back to us on a fumble now. Turnovers are coming up. Crazy. That's crazy. Great catch for 5. 3. Happens to me all the time. I measure. I'm like, it's 5. Don't worry. It comes out to be only 3. It's unfortunate. Forwarding that out. I mean, he is not the route running man. But you know who is? Boyer, who is just always open. Torching for almost 15, maybe more. Stretch to the right. Let's see what they've got for us. And the fullback's been pretty good for us. Pierce with the stiff arm. Going to gain about 7. Maybe we should just outran him. The outs with the zig, but I think Pierce is a little bit cleaner. I don't know why they're showing Diggs and our guy on defense when we've been on offense for a couple of plays now. Got the first down. We're going to go with a screen pass. Pierce is carrying the ball quite a bit so far. Barely getting that out, but a great block by the center. Lane slipping off, fighting still for about 20 on the screen. We're catching him off guard with a bunch of different looks here, and this is going to come into a play action now. And Rudolph's open. The throw is on the money, and Rudolph will score as we regain the lead yet again. This time he actually gets his touchdown, and the top 2 wide receivers on this team are cooking. We got some blitzes going on. Henry trying to get out there, trying to get depth, can't. Good teamwork, but that's going to be a first down. Bullying is Damian Harris. It's crazy because most of the times Damian Harris is on a team, I'm usually like, they should start him. What are they doing? And then, of course, he joins a team where, that's good defense, where he shouldn't be the starter anymore. Happens all the damn time. How it happens, but the one time he joins a team where he is actually the starter, he really shouldn't be. Yeah, we try to give the rip move. I'm telling you, oh my Lord, Clayton was about to die. Thank God Scott helped him, but I'm telling you though, Christian Harris, man, he knows how to play almost everything on this defense. He's a good coverage guy. He's a good block shed guy. He could pass rush. He can do it all. Try to swat. Obviously, we are not going to get that. Stingley, 4-yard gain to the tight end. Coming with the all-out blitz. Harris against the running back. If they run the block, we're going to come in. They did run the block and almost pick. Stingley, great job. Jumps that route perfectly, but can't corral the ball. Come with a blitz. See what we can do with Petrie. Going to jump this. Oh, we missed, but Christian Harris saves the day. That will be either a deep field goal or a punt. And it's going to be a field goal. I don't think we should return this either, even if they've got the wrong guys. You know what? I couldn't call a timeout on time. Yeah, that's not going to go in, and slightly misses to the right, giving us a shorter field with about 4 minutes left before halftime. I want to run the streak with Collins, but I don't really believe in it on that play, to be honest. Good move. That juke move is insane. 4 yards gain. All right, let's see what they're going to do to Rudolph on the outside. Perfect block. Tries the juke, can't get it. Gets the first down anyways, though. Play action. Do kind of have outside leverage. Boyer. Perfect throw. Boyer! Dot! Touchdown! Offense is clicking. Beautiful throw. Great round, and that's a touchdown. All right, Hudson. Okay. I mean, it works, I suppose. Good teamwork. Gain of nothing. Made him run away from Hudson twice. The Cyrus Torrance we talked about is not very good against the finesse types. And it showed there. See Griffin going against the best lineman they've got, of course. Oh! Rookie! Smoked him! Put Dawkins on the ground and sacks him. What a play. Show us again. Show us again. Show us again. Show us again. Please show us from the start. Kind of. Show us more. Even the right side was like, oh, wait, hold on. Threw him down using the power and takes him away. Been trying a bunch of different moves at Griffin, and none of them have really worked, but this one worked. Puts him on the ground. This is the one that he does in practice all the time, and wow, was that effective. And they think this is going to be good enough to just run the ball here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know if they thought that was going to be enough for us to not go for it on our side, but 28 points in the first half. We are taking this. And I guess maybe we raised the coverage sliders even more, I suppose. And that's pretty bad. That's bad returnment. I don't know what I'm doing there. Dameon Pierce on the season, off to a pretty good start. Not that good of a game stat, though, today. I don't know if Rudolph can give. I'm going to streak Rudolph. I don't know why they run this look and think the linebackers can get back. A little bit of an overthrow. And nice little hurdle to avoid the tackle. That ball's on target with the block. That's maybe a freaking touchdown. Rudolph is not slow. Kind of think of, Ford as the speed man, but Rudolph is right up there with him. And I don't know if I like this play. I'd rather run this. Ford. Perfect throw. Finally getting Ford involved more, as he's just so fast. I will say he does make Rudolph look slow, though. He makes the whole damn league look slow. Out route for Nico. Little inside leverage from Rudolph, but you got the safety help. Ooh, that's not great. Good try. Oh, the whole team killed him. Ooh, Donaldson is in. Ford's pretty open, though. Pretty good switch up. Holds on. Probably didn't need to call a timeout that early, but we called it anyways. That switch up kind of caught me off guard. Rudolph. No. Back of the end zone. Good try, but another hospital pass. All right, Tank Dell. Boyer, maybe Pierce. In some trouble. Have to throw this one away. Try to make sure we get out of the danger zone in case they want to call grounding. All right, Ford back of the end zone. Can I get Boyer one-on-one? I can't. All right, making plays. I can't really take that. End zone! Stroud! What a play! The escape artist. Tank Dell, of all players, coming in for the touchdown. That was just vintage. Like, that was just insane. To step in, thinking maybe we have a chance to run. They kind of close that up. No look. Stepping back. Rolling left. Tunsil doing his job. Preventing the edge pressure. And just finding someone. I mean, if you're already down a decent bit and your offense can't really move the ball and you give up the ball at half and that happens to you before half, I mean, how do you go into second half thinking we still have a chance here? Because I just don't think the Bills do. We're going to play it legit, though, and not give them a chance to have that chance, but I mean, that play right there was spectacular. That is a fun play. Run game is not opened up, but the pass game has been great. I mean, their safeties are pretty bad, so the safety help just almost doesn't really matter. And anytime a safety's manned up on someone, that's a GG for them. But wow, unbelievable. Of course, the Colts, who are 0-3, giving the Broncos a little bit of a fight, maybe try to get themselves on the win column. That was a spectacular play. Obviously, we're going to go back to the run game, and then we're going to stop their medium game. Medium to deep, really. But 35-17, that's a really good first half of scoring. Blocking, I think we have it on 46, and if you watch that playback, Tunsil actually did get beat, but then the guard picked it up. I gotta say, nice hit. Kenyon Green's played a great game today, maybe his best of his career by like some magnitude that is just unmeasurable. Like, he really has just been so much better than he's ever been. Dolan Schultz, pretty good blocker, will go left. And trying to find that little lane, and we do! Stiff arm, maybe could have just tried to outrun him, but it is Elam. I think that was the smart call. Huge first down. Almost broke it all the way. Obviously, we have this game wrapped up. The only problem is the clock is in our way. So, oh my God. Fell down anyways. Milano. I mean, that was like a Barry Sanders level juke, right? Like, he doesn't even know he's being juked, but still falls down. He's like, I've been juked. I can tell. I can tell. He's behind me somehow now. He was in front of me, then he's behind me, but under his own power. That's a juke. As Pierce gains about 6. Maybe Jukebox is too OP for him. He is almost 90 juke move, but I don't know. If the rules were that we spun the wheel and I can have one ability of my own, I mean, it's all within the realm of reality. We're in some trouble there, and we're going to force this one into the ground. Did have Ford, just couldn't get the ball off. We got a couple of sit-downs here. Let's see if we can do it. Oh my God, Pierce, what are you doing? What a catch. 4th and 1. A field goal does actually a lot for us, but it is a long field goal. I would not trust a fake. I really want to, but I can't. Darren Boyer on the fake field goal. What are we looking at? And they're not really ready. Do we try a fake field goal? And I don't think that's going to be converted. Okay. I have learned that fake field goals don't work. I mean, that's not out of our... Like, if you look at the way, I guess... Maybe you look at the way we played, the fact that we would like almost never kick the field goal there because of the 4th and 1. But if you look at our depth of kick, that is like not crazy for us. And I just sold so hard trying to intercept a ball that we're not in position for too. Almost had a sack there. We're kind of going backyard football, and it is really working. It is. I mean, we are sloppy, and it's in a good way. You know what I mean? Hey, Griffin. Thought it was maybe going to be a read option. Wow, Will Anderson just got taken care of. Went low. Stingley got a tackle. First down for the Bills. Let's squeeze the inside. See if Scott wants to find a lane. Go Petrie against the tight end. Oh, what am I doing? Barely. Oh, wow. Clayton. Perfectly timed swipe. Didn't even really have an eye on the ball, but we just reached around and swatted it. Long arm of the law on that one. Beautiful play. Let's see if Griffin makes it one. Oh, they're doubling him up. You can see why they ran to that side. Tried to go for the strip because we had the help. Didn't get it. Nice little stiff arm. 3rd and 4 now. Manageable. Sermon should get a dev up this season. He's going to have like over 100 tackles by the end of the year as a safety. Ooh, we actually had the leverage. And speaking of leverage, so does their tight end, it looks like. Game's not over. Maybe a little bit of an iffy decision on that fake, but I really thought... You know, whenever I run the practice fake, that works. Let's get over there. Henry, huge hit, but doesn't bring him down. Hudson helps him forward. Gains 7. Should have been maybe 4 or 5 at best. We are a disaster. What can I tell you? Sermon going against a tight end. He's a big dude, though. He's faster than most tight ends. Oh, didn't get it. Doesn't need to. Sermon! Run! No, give him the touchdown. Oh, I thought he broke the tackle. What a play for the rookie. That could be game. Brought a little bit of heat. Put our hand up, and maybe Allen just like didn't get to see it clearly because of that. I thought we were going to get the swat. Thankfully, we didn't. You can see Scott is right there. Maybe even got a hand on the ball. Sermon in perfect coverage. The rookie has been a sensation. Rookie of the year for me so far, I think. Haven't gotten to see the rest of the league, but man, is he off to a start. Got that potential streak for Nico. I think you take that. It's a little underthrown, is it? Yeah, that is. Wow, that's just a stupid play. I mean, he's open. Micah Hyde, dude, he's so slow. That must have been a terrible throw. I don't understand how he's keeping up, though. I just refuse to do the smart thing. I wanted the jugular, and I give him the ball back. But, like, really? That's... I can't get out there. Nice, Christian Harris filtrating for a gain of only 5. Could have been so much worse. Tell me that didn't look open, though. Especially with an angled throw. How? How does the slow Micah Hyde get that? Clayton doesn't get it. Catch for Diggs. Team has been off to a pretty decent start, stopping teams and getting interception. I sold. Oh, my. I can't get him. Wow, that's a sell. And Henry's not going to get him. That is pretty bad usering. I'm terrible in the open field because I see other players. I'm like, oh, I can go risky. I can go for a hit stick. Oh, I'll go for the strip. Someone else is coming. And then, you know, you've used all of the support. You've used it up. All right, I've learned my lesson. We'll try to kick return just because Donaldson does have one on the season already. But, yeah, we're going to just try to run the clock out if we can. Oh, is it a read option? You never know. We're going to follow the tight end, try to cut it back. Gets about 3. We did just talk about it. I don't feel great about keeping this. And Singletary gets out there. Look at the blocks. Pierce getting a decent little gainer there, 81 yards. Pretty much the same exact game he had last week. But obviously there's still a whole quarter left, so might be halfway decent still. Ooh, this is good fake out. Ford should easily be open, right? I mean, these streaks, I'm not really sure. That could be a touchdown. That's game. Perfectly executed. Crossover move. Ford touchdown. Finally, Ford gets a big play for himself. Don't know what these defensive calls are. Their safeties are so slow. We can get by them in a flash of an eye. I don't know what the hell a flash of an eye means either. And you could have your coverage sliders on max, but if they're going to line up like that, it doesn't matter. And of course, speaking of not mattering, Christian Harris, 101. Oh, he still gets burned, just like Clayton did on the tight end. Should have had those matchups flipped. Or maybe it was Sermon. I think it was, nah, it was Clayton. Sermon don't get burned. Sermon is him. Speaking of, I thought it was going to be like a fake. Good cutback. Wow, Henry is getting carried. Holy crap. It is crazy, though, Sermon being like the deep safety most of the time when it really should be Petrie, and then he gets up near the line because he's basically a linebacker and knocked out by Stingley. 3rd and 2. A lot of passing in this game, both sides. Griffin on the blitz. See if we can get over there with Scott while we try to pass rush with Griffin. Let's go with the rip move. Not going to happen. There's nobody on him. And that's why I didn't want to switch to him, because I would have ended up switching to the wrong player, and I would have missed completely. Man coverage. Petrie deep. Hey, get over there. Oh, Scott. Nah, that's not going to happen. Oh, that's pretty good. And that's an amazing catch. I mean, Sermon's on that, but just a perfect throw, perfect catch. First down to the 10. Back in the zone is Allen. And inside, Sermon. Perfect coverage. Like, maybe you look at Sermon and think, okay, he's not the one to be tested. Just maybe. This Hudson's going against a really bad finesse defender. And look at the block. Sermon tries to get in there. They try to hold him short. And Mr. Damien Harris is going to take that touchdown away from us. And it'll be an 11-point game again. All right, I think we should all just relax a little bit. I did not mean this. Well, at least we're not going against the superstar, I suppose. And that runoff, I don't even know if that's what... And Nico Collins is even a superstar. But, yeah, that runoff faked the hell out of him. I guess you don't need that ability. Start of the 4th quarter, the Bills won't go away, and we are susceptible to a bad decision. So you just never know. A lot of yards in this one. Same rushing plays. It's a close one. I was going to say one more touchdown should do it, but I can't say that because they've been coming back as well. Hell is this? Do we not have jailbreak slot screen? Okay. Sure, man. Yeah, we're just going to take a sack. I mean, I probably had Nico there. I am never running another jailbreak again. Those are terrible. Am I wrong in thinking these things? Because that looked terrible. Rudolph underneath is probably our saving grace. And he is. The streaks took out Mr. Trey White. And underneath, freebie. 5 touchdowns for C.J. Stroud in this one. We're going to run the stretch, but instead we're going to go to this. And they are on the RPO look. Inside juke move try. Gains about 8, does Pierce. Stretch to left, trying to get a little bit more of that clock going away. And getting blasted. Number 90's been kind of all over it today. And we get knocked over late. That's fun. Not having a triple option is so painful to my soul, but see what happens how they read this. They're not going to read Stroud, and he's going to have a freebie first down and 3rd and 2. Big play. All right, going to go to Devin Singletary now from the 50. And try to cut back. Couldn't. Gains about 5, though, slipping off. Tackle is... Wait, is Pierce not in the zone anymore? What the hell happened? Am I missing something? Pierce falling forward to the first down marker. Gets exactly 100 on the day, or 101 on the day. Unless Buffalo makes a stop soon, this is looking like a potential win. Oh, the guard. I did not see that guy. I was running away from the interior. I still gained 5, though. I'm sure this will go well for us. The end around. And gets blasted for a loss of 7. I love all wide receiver runs, especially when you never expected, yet they're always perfectly defended against. Pretty crazy. Whoever expects them? No one. Who always stops them? Everyone. Oh, my Lord. That was almost a huge sell. As Pierce is going to get it. Oh, our screen game. The Bills fans would be booing at this point. Can't get one stop for your offense to have a chance. It's been a massively long drive. And it's only going to get worse as Pierce gets almost another first down. Dive play with the fullback. And there goes Pierce, 1 to beat. Can't truck through him to the 7. From the 7 back to the left. And terrible miss by either the guard or the fullback. Fullback at least grabbed someone, so I'm inclined to think it was the guard. Now, it wouldn't be the best way to get a stop, but if they did get a stop, it would still keep them in the game. Trying to get out of there, and we do get a bunch, actually, down to the 2. All right, from the 2, end around. This game's so bad. What the hell is that? I know you're not supposed to run that at the 2, but, like, why is he just walking back to him? Either way, that will be the 2-minute warning, and it'll make it tough on them. All right, it is time to back up. All right, let's back it up. Anderson a little late. Ran it a little bit, but still made the play. Only a yard gained for a loss of, I don't even know what the hell this is going to be, like 20 seconds? Maybe a little more? Inside. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, I don't know why we're slowing down there, Petrie. You need to run through that play. But sure. Let's go back to that deep zone look. Laid over there. That's all right, though. Try to go for the strip. And, I mean, that's just a lot of clock wasted. Good job trying to take the ball away, trying to get a hit stick that'll set it free and win the game. 55 seconds left. They have all 3 timeouts. Inside, another pretty good throw. Huge hit. Timeout's got to be coming soon, you would think, and there it is. After, of course, running to the line to waste 10 seconds for whatever reason. Obviously, that's what you got to do. It's the only way you win this game if you're them. Wasting all the time you have. And Will Anderson's not going to let him get by. That will be a throwaway smartly. I mean, don't get me wrong, they got down the field pretty quickly, but can they punch it in? Not going to get that bull rush. Club move's not going to work. Throw on the run. Try to go for the strip. Doesn't get it, and that's got to be another timeout. All the clock in the world is being wasted here. I'm not really sure the point of saving 2 timeouts. 15 seconds left now. And the running back's open. He's going to take a throwaway. I mean, at that point, he probably should have just ran up the middle and tried to get in the end zone himself. I'm not really sure what that throwaway accomplishes. You got no time. Oh, that's a pretty good look. Keep him in. Oh, my God. Really? I try to play it safe, tackle him, keep him in bounds, but just gets the touchdown. Screw it. 5 seconds left. Maybe they got a shot. Of course they'll have a shot. Why wouldn't they? I think it's onside XL that you want, right? So you can get the guys blocking. Are you actually kidding me? The fullback tried to grab it. They recover the onside, and now they have a chance. My man's really just had to do it. He just really had to do it. There's no way. No way they force overtime. And Anderson's not going to allow him to get it off. And that'll be game. Oh, my Lord, with this team, dude. Of course. You can't script it. I guess it's not strong you want to go. I guess hands team, because they kind of seem to just kick it straight at them, unless maybe that's because we have the strong, and then if we go hands team, they'll kick it up. Like, I don't know. But either way, it's another super high-scoring game that we barely sneak out with the win, even though we had a decent bit of a lead. Let's take a look at the numbers. Obviously, Stroud came away with some good ones. Allen with 2 interceptions. Apparently, Davis Mills had a play. Was that the fake? Oh, that was like a shovel pass, huh? Pierce, 5.7 yards per carry with 1 touchdown. Did fumble, and they recovered it. Harris with way more broken tackles. Singletary to play. Stroud. Collins, we're going to talk about Stroud with a clutch 3rd down and 2 run. Rudolph with a touchdown, 112 yards. Gabe Davis cooked us. Boyer had another touchdown. Ford with a touchdown and a big play. Nico Collins with a touchdown, but not a whole lot of yards. Sack totals for Glover and Griffin. They had 2 as well. Interceptions, 1 for Hyde. And then on our side, 1 for Sermon and Petrie. All safeties with the interceptions in this one. And then Tyler Bass with the missed field goal, which probably didn't play that much of a factor. But yeah, that one sure was a doozy. Going against the Cardinals next week at home. I like what we have going on here, Coach. Teams are going to be terrified about how to defend us if we show that we can run or pass the ball at will. And sure thing, 5 run block power and run block finesse for the next 2 games, and then 5 break tackles and carries for the next 2 games. That is all run stuff, not also passing. That is literally just rushing. But sure, balance. Fair enough. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, JeromepkR. Second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. And we'll show you the sliders here real quick. This is what we're rocking. Let me know if there's any changes you think we should make. I might make it a little bit tougher on us to defend again. I guess I can't really do that. It'd make it tougher on us to at least get down the field, I suppose. But I'm importing these from the main menu every time just to make sure that they apply. And our difficulty is on all Madden, because why would I want anything lower? Regardless, though, if you guys enjoyed, hopefully come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.